Hey family, welcome back to another video with Miss Cynthia. Unapologetically Cynthia. Did I say that right? Let me say it again. Unapologetically Cynthia, because that can get a little tricky. But thank you for joining me nonetheless. Um, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, new and old, and I want to thank you, God, for the ones that will be coming along with me on my journey. Thank you so much. I wanted to have a little fun with you on this video, kind of like a little about myself, if you will, or this video could be all over the place, but it's informative. I want to have a little fun with you. So, did you ask me how did I start my YouTube platform? Okay. Well, the answer to that question is I started my platform out of hurt, out of pain. Yeah. So that's how it started. Um, a lot of times when we go through things, it's for a reason. And I had wanted to do this for a very long time, and I was sitting on it. Um, when you sit on something that you want to do and it's for your good, a thing will happen and it will allow for you to put out there those gifts that you have on the inside. Yeah. Where do I live? Where am I from? Well, I live in North Carolina. I've been in North Carolina pretty much, well, not pretty much, all my life. I've moved to different, counties or different places, but I've always been in North Carolina all my life. Yeah. Did you say, what's my favorite color? My favorite color is green. It used to be purple, but now it's green. I know that may sound a little odd, and I think I've always loved the color green, but it manifested more as I got older. Yeah. How many children do I have? I have two children. Their names are Jasmine and Martin. Martin is 33 and Jasmine is 25. How many grandkids do I have? I have two grandkids. No, I have three grandchildren. I'm sorry. Jeremiah is the oldest. He'll be 14 in March. Chloe is 2. She'll be 3 in April. Kamir is the little baby. He's 1. He just turned 1 in November. He turned 1 in November. He almost made it to December, but he's a November baby. Right there, almost at the end of the years, which is why I said December. Yeah. What do I like to do? What do I like to do? I like to read. I like to write. I like to journal. I like to go to Barnes and Noble. I like Starbucks. I like getting out of the house to enjoy myself, when I do go. And I try to do more of that every chance I get. What else do I like to do? I like to travel. I like to travel with someone that's fun, that's adventurous, but also safe at the same time, because nowadays you cannot be too safe when you're traveling. What else about myself? What else do I like? I'm sorry. My favorite food, tacos. Hands down, tacos are my favorite food. I could eat them in the morning, but I don't eat in the morning. I'm a coffee girl. I drink coffee. Oh yeah, that's another bit of information. I'm a coffee girl, but I love tacos. I could eat them all day, all day. And I love fruit. I love veggies. The one thing that I need to work on is drinking water more. I do. And that's a known fact. We know we need to drink more water, but we don't. My mom is still living. I am the baby of 4 children. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. I'm the baby. Yeah, but a lot of times in my life I felt like I was the oldest. I don't, it just felt like that. What has been my occupation? Ever since I had my son. I had my son at a very young age. I had him at 16, and I thought that um, it's funny now, but it's the truth. You know, it takes a while for you to catch up to who you are or catch up to things in life. Well, back then when I had my son, I didn't miss a beat. I took care of him, like no other. I thought that if I just worked at a job, it would be enough. But no, it was not enough. It was not enough. I had to keep on trucking. I had to keep on succeeding. I had to keep on, keep on keeping on. So as time progressed, I became a nurse's assistant. And that I've been in the medical field pretty much all my life. And that's where I am now. I'm in the medical field. I'm a nurse's assistant. And I find the job, I find this being very rewarding, It just is. And it's not for everybody. Because I tell you, it can truly, truly, truly put you in many places and many spaces. And if you are a nurse's assistant, you know what I mean. If you are in the medical field, you know what I mean. It has its ups and it has its downs. Some things you become desensitized to because you just do. It's not intentional. You just do. It happens. Do I want to do something different? Absolutely, I do. Absolutely, I do. And I'm going to do it. All in God's timing. And that's one thing that we also need to know, that we can have plans, we can have goals, and we're supposed to. But having those things happen in the right time and in the right moment, it just will work out better. I don't want anything for myself before I'm supposed to have it. I don't want to lose anything. I don't want to be bored of anything. I don't want to be unhappy in anything. I want what's for me when it's time for me to have it. Yeah. When you ask God for something, He'll give it to you just to show you that that's not what you wanted. You thought you wanted it. You thought you needed it, but it wasn't. It probably wasn't the right time. And sometimes we can ask for things prematurely, out of desperation, out of fear, out of lack, out of uncertainty, out of disappointment, whatever the case may be. We may ask God for things and we're not ready for them. That's just like, as a woman, it's more so the woman that wants to be married. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to get married, and it's easy to get married. But the thing about being married is staying married. I don't want to get married just to be married. I want to know how to stay married. And so I'm allowing God to work through me and for me in that department. And when it's time, I trust that He will bring everything full circle. And so that's where I am with that. What do I do? What can I do on a day that I'm not at work or I am in the house? Okay. So if I'm at home, I like to clean up. I'm a bit of a neat freak. I don't want to call it OCD because I don't want to claim that, but it can get real close. I like to clean. I love to cook. So many times I felt like I should start a separate YouTube channel, a cooking channel. And I still might, so wait for that. You never know. But I love to cook. And then I'll keep on cleaning something that does not need to be cleaned. Sometimes I try to let a little mess be a little messy or just leave it messy. I can't go to sleep like that. No way. I cannot. And that's just me. I mentioned a few times throughout my videos about making up the bed, make up your bed. I feel like that when your bed is made, it makes you feel good, you know? I know it does for me. And for some people, making up a bed is challenging. I know it sounds simple, but it can be challenging for some people. And I don't knock that, but I feel like if you make those steps to make that bed, at least that's one thing you got done out of the way, right? Yeah, so make that bed up more. Um, I like, what do I like? I like kindness. I like I like myself. I love myself. Um, I like talking to like-minded people, and I'll talk to anybody. But I'm saying that's just what I like because some conversations you can't have with everybody, and again, timing. That's just like and sometimes it hurts me. It hurts. Just like my sister. I love my sister. She loves me. We can talk about anything under the sun, almost. But when it comes to my spirituality, when it comes to certain things, a godly conversation or an encounter that I've experienced, I can't talk to her like that because we're not on the same page, if you will, you know. So, yeah. But I pray that as time progresses, who knows? Maybe she'll come to me with a conversation like that, and maybe I can join in with her. I don't know. Um, I'm I'm easy to get along with as long as you don't lie to me. As long as you don't lie to me. And another thing, if you just don't insult my intelligence, I am real big on someone who tries to insult my intelligence, thinking that you can blindside me and I don't see it, thinking that you can pull wool over my eyes and I don't see it. I don't do very well with that. I am a firm believer that if you just be yourself and not someone else. Be yourself because everybody else is taken. That's when, that's another thing that gives you power. Being yourself, being your true self. It's not, I'm pretty sure it is not fun trying to be somebody else because at the end of the day, those things are gonna haunt you. They're gonna haunt you. Yeah, I don't like to be lied to. Um, I know that a lie is a lie, but when you have a relationship with someone, yeah, I've lied to a bill collector. Who hasn't? You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about relationship lies. You know what I'm saying? Friendship lies. I mean, that's a relationship too. I don't like to be lied to, Um, I don't like gossip. I don't like gossip because I know that it's not nice. And I know that people have gossiped about me um, for things, or one thing or another. And they probably have gossiped about you too. But my point is, it's not nice. Nobody knows who you are but you. So how do you get to gossip about me and you don't even know me? I can walk in a room, or you can walk in a room, and somebody will swear off they know you because they know your name. Oh yeah, I know her. Well, do you know I like poetry? Do you know I like to write? Do you know I like to read? Do you know I love coffee? Do you know that I don't like water? What else do you know about me? What else? I mean, really? If you don't know my favorite color is green, if you don't know those key things about me, you have no clue about who I am. Especially if you know that I love God and you don't know that, you don't know me. You know nothing about me. You know of me. Maybe because of something I post on Facebook, or maybe because of one of my YouTube videos. I don't know. But yeah, people swear off they know you and know nothing about you. They'll dislike you because of somebody else. That's one of those challenges I faced, and I still face them. I don't do anything harmful to anybody. But I know today why um, people have their disdain about me. Because when you follow God, when you choose God, people will, people will dislike you. It's what you carry on the inside that they will dislike. And when it shows up on the outside, it's even worse. And that sometimes it makes me angry. Until I get myself back to where I need to be, then it doesn't bother me anymore. But yeah, it bothers me, but it's nothing I can do about it. It's not, that's how God created me. We all have something on the inside, and it's different for some. So don't dislike me because of what I have on the inside, and it's really difficult to trust people like that, yeah, it is, and there's no way for me to explain that. It's just hard to trust somebody when so many people have treated you a certain way because of who you are and who you stand for, so yeah, I'm trying to think of something else that I can share with you about me. Do I like ice cream? I do. I like Cold Stone ice cream. Here where I moved to in Greensboro, North Carolina, they have this place called Cold Stone. And I'm going to tell you, it is. Now, I'm not a lover of ice cream. I like ice cream, and when I want it, I want it. But that's like an ice cream heaven. That is an ice cream heaven. Oh, I love makeup. I love lip gloss. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I wear the basics. And I adore the ladies that do wear makeup, or whoever wears makeup, and they get their face beat. It is just so beautiful to me. It's beautiful with the makeup because I'm an artist on the inside. My grandson is an artist. He's almost 14, but he's a beast with that sketch pad. Being an artist, you like so many different things. Like I love poetry. I love to write. I love to. That's my zone. But when I see a female's face and it's beat, oh my goodness, it hypes me up. Just like this this lip color I got on. I got it the other day, and I got it from Macy's. This is a MAC lip glass. I just put on a little bit. That's because of the color. You don't need so much. But I love lip gloss. I used to be a lipstick girl, but the gloss has taken over because it's so much. But that lip glass made by MAC, you have got to try it. Go to Macy's. I think they have it in Sephora. It's very popular, so it's not hard to find. But I just so happen to buy it from Macy's when I buy it. I love accessories. I love accessories. I have enough accessories to own a boutique. I do. It makes me happy. It does. Accessories make me happy. I have this little tree stand in my bathroom, and I have jewelry on it. I want to see it. And then I have some somewhere else, and I have some somewhere else, and I think together, I have enough to run a boutique. Yeah. The phone. What kind of phone do I have? I have an iPhone. I think this is a 13 or 14. Do I care? Absolutely not. I record on my phone. I think eventually I'm going to buy a camera because I want this year for my platform to grow. And it doesn't mean that because I get a camera it's going to grow. What I mean is I want to delve deeper into what I'm doing, and whether I use my phone or the camera, which I am going to purchase. Yeah, I want it, and I'm going to have it. Because just because you don't have a camera doesn't mean that you can't start a platform. People still use it. People have bought cameras and still use their phone, and I probably would do the same thing. But I want to have that option to use either or. My daughter wants to upgrade to the 15. Man, I could care less about that. Talking on the phone, I don't care nothing about talking on no phone. Texting, it's okay, you know, texting is okay. Now, in the future, when God blesses me with my husband, I of course I'm gonna want to text him. Of course I'm gonna want to talk to him. But baby, we gotta talk sometime. You know, I'm old school in that department. You cannot have a relationship by texting. You cannot have a relationship. How do you get to know somebody through texting? You have to feel that person. You have to see that person physically. You have to feel that energy, and that's the kind of person I am. Um, you know, to each his own, and I have nothing against anyone who does those things, but this is just my preference. I feel like when you're physically around somebody, you get to see their true self. You get to feel their true self. You get to feel that whatever you need to feel, you get to feel it. You get to see it. You get to hear it. You get to hear it. Oh yeah. My favorite candy. My favorite candy is the Kit Kat. I like Kit Kat. I do. I'm a bread girl. I try so hard to stop eating bread, even the Kit Kat. I don't eat it all the time, but when I want it, I want it. Bread. How am I gonna make a sandwich without bread? Yeah, I could use lettuce. I know that. Um, but it's nothing like that bread. And I'm gonna work on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to work on using that lettuce and leaving that bread alone. But I don't want to be no skinny mini. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I don't want to lose weight where I don't need to lose weight. I don't. Um, and that's another thing about you and about me. You have to love the skin that you're in. You have to love it. You have to love it. Because if you don't love yourself the way you are, how can you expect for somebody else to? You have to love you first. If there was one thing that I could do, ooh, and see that's the thing when you have the tummy tuck, or when you have the butt lift, or you have the chin lift, or you have the surgery for whatever part of the body that you want to have it on, it'll then turn into something else possibly. If I get a tummy tuck, then I want to get something else done. If I might want to get, I don't know, chin lift. I don't know. But, you know, those are the things you have to be aware of when you go around changing your body parts, you know what I'm saying? Because you figure, oh, this look good. Well, let me try and do something else, you know? And then sometimes you get carried away and then you've been messed up your body trying to look like something that you weren't meant to look like. So we have to be careful with that. I'm going to end this video because I was supposed to start it off that way, but sometimes you know that's not how it happens when you know creating content. Let me tell you a few of my favorite content creators. Let me tell you who I first started watching and they just won me over and I just love them still to this day, and it's been years. My favorite YouTube couple, my favorite YouTube influencers. And if they ever see this video, if they don't, I just want them to know that they are my favorites. Kadeen and Devale Ellis. I love me some them. That's really how I started getting deeper into YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It started there. So let me tell you a few of my other couples that I adore. Breston. What is Breston? So I tried to say Brandon and Destiny, and it came out Breston. Is that not? Yeah. Brandon and Destiny. They are another one of my favorite couples. But Kadeen and Devale, they're number one. And who else do I watch? God, I watch a lot of people. Why am I having a brain freeze right now? Of course, I love watching Sarah Jakes. I like watching the Karamo show. I like watching. Why can't I think of who I need to, who are my favorites right now? And if I wasn't gonna say it or mention it, I would have them all together right there. But yeah, Britt and Murr, and I started watching them because they're friends of Brandon and Destiny. And I watch this young girl. Her name is Zanadia Simone. She's young, and she's the mother of does she have 4 children? Yeah, she has. How many kids does Zanadia has? She has 4 kids. Nope, she has 3. Zanadia has 3 kids, but she's an awesome mother, and I love to watch her because she reminds me, I don't know, of myself when I was young. Yeah, and I watch. Well, just know I watch a few others, and yeah. Oh, another one of my favorite couples. They're young, and I like them. Their names are Qui and Ken. Qui Renee and Ken and Maurice. I watch them. Um, I used to watch De'Ara Taylor, but she's not on YouTube right now. Maybe she'll come back. I like to watch her because I love it when she puts her house together because I love designing house. I love anything about the inside of a house that I can decorate or make beautiful. So that's how I fell in love with her. And she's a girly girl. She's a prissy girl. And I'm a prissy girl myself. I love clothes. I love shoes. I love bags. Anything that makes me a woman. I love it. I love it. I adore. And I thank God for creating me just the way he made me. I do. So without further ado, I think I've made this video long enough, but I just wanted to have some fun with y'all. Just have some fun. But I hope that you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, comment, or just share this video. Okay? Remember, what do I always say? Slow progress is still progress. I love you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.